Now, one of the things that a lot of people don't know is the tremendous amount of money that one could save in taxes legally using cryptocurrencies. Now, you talked about him depreciating property. Okay, that's a strategy, right? That's a strategy that you can use to have offsets on your taxes. I've actually used that when I owned property. Okay, now here's how you do it in crypto. All right, this is basically a tax code inside of the IRS. Okay, and the code is basically referred to in the industry as the buy, borrow, and die strategy. Buy, borrow, and die strategy. Okay. And so here's a quick video. I'm going to be walking you through this video so you can kind of see what this is. But this is what we call a DApp, a decentralized app. So this is not like, I'm not making money for promoting this. All right. This is not multi-level marketing. This is a public blockchain that anybody in the world can use. Any single person in the world, from India to Argentina to Iowa, all right, can use this application. Anybody. Doesn't matter what color your skin is, doesn't matter what your gender is, anybody can use this as long as you know what you're doing. Okay, and this is what I've been teaching since 2018, but let's walk through this. So here, there's something called Fraxlend, okay? And Fraxlend is a borrowing and lending protocol, all right? And I'm able to put up my cryptos as collateral, okay, and earn a healthy amount of money. Like, let's take a look here. Look at this. So I put up my Bitcoin up as collateral so that people could borrow against it. And I'm earning 17.632%, okay, on my Bitcoin. Guys, gals, nobody's paying you that much on your Bitcoin right now, okay? On my staked Frax ETH, which is I'm earning on staked Frax like 5 to 6% per year, okay, by receiving my Ethereum from staking it inside of this protocol, okay? And again, full DeFi. Nobody can take this money from me unless I give them my passwords, my keys to get in. But if they, and it's encrypted, highly encrypted, and you got to always write it down. I have it written down and I have it spread out throughout the world. So it's not like easily accessible even to me. Okay. But these are built into what are called smart contracts. And look, I'm earning 20% in Ethereum per year by just, I'm putting this in staked Frax ETH, and then I get 15% from lending it. And then I get another 5% from the growth of my Ethereum, which is really cool. Okay, really, really cool. So this is a borrowing and lending protocol, because what I can do is I can put this money up as collateral. So think of it like your home. Your home could be collateral, right? And a bank goes, you know what? I'll take that bet that will lend you money, but if you over leverage yourself or you stop paying us, we're going to come take your house, right? That's just the way economics work on this sort of stuff. Well, here we're doing it in the blink of an eye, okay? And I can borrow and lend against any of these cryptocurrencies that they have mentioned here, all right? So let's wait here. I'm going to click into one of these. Actually, this was the wrong one. So I'm going to click into WBTC or staked Frax ETH, okay? And you can see here that I have a collateral ratio that is healthy, meaning that I haven't over leveraged myself in terms of how much I borrowed against my ETH. And you can see right here, okay, my loan to value is 43.8%, meaning the amount of money that I can total borrow against this is 43.8%, okay? And my available credit here is 11,300 Frax, which is a stable coin, meaning, for those of you who don't know what stable coins are, a stable coin is a crypto that is backed 1-to-1 by the dollar. So it can never be like $1.20 or $1 or 97 cents. It's always going to be $1. Okay, every single time, because it is backed by dollars. Okay, that's the way it works. But you can see here that my position is healthy. Now you have to understand how to borrow against your money. Okay, you need to understand. Now I'm going to get to why this is so relevant in taxes. Okay, we're gonna get to this, but this is something where, let me see if I can move ahead here. This is another loan. Okay, this is another loan that I have for Bitcoin. All right, and you can see here I have $12,000 that I can borrow against it, and I'm gonna actually borrow. I did it right before I got on here. I'm gonna borrow $2,000 to show you how easy it is. All right, how easy it is and what the advantages are and what the future looks like. All right, so okay, so here's me actually borrowing against it. All right, so here we go. This is how easy it is. Okay, and by the way, for those of you that have borrowed money against your house or against whatever, maybe against some jewelry or whatever, right? It takes months to get underwritten, and they need to do an appraisal, and they need all this headache, right? Here, it's super simple. I'm signing what's called a smart contract. This is my smart contract, and I'm signing it on my hard wallet, okay? And I'm just taking a loan. It's processing. Nobody going like, yo, let me talk to my boss. I'll get back to you in 30 days or 45 days or whatever. It's seconds. That took seconds, and now I have my $2,000, and I'm going to show you. Well, you're like, well, what can you do with that money? Anything. You can spend it. Okay. You can buy different cryptos. You can go invest in a property. You can do whatever. Look, I'm going to show you right now. So look, I've got 2,000 fracks, which again is pegged 1-to-1. So that's as good as having $2,000. All right. And if I want to buy some Ethereum, boom, I do it within seconds. And this is not in Binance, not in Coinbase. This is a public ledger where anybody who has an internet connection can come and plug this in. I'm not making any money off of me talking about this and you guys using my code. All right. I'm not making any money off this. This is a public ledger, and this is the way that finance should be. Okay, so let's remember what I just did, because we're going to come back to it, all right? Now, what is the skill that I used on top of using the tax code? Sorry, everybody, my daughter just got here. She just got back from the beach, so. So what is the skill that I used on top of using the tax code to my advantage to make millions of dollars, all right? Well, it's no different than any of the way that any of these entities do it. So the Binance, New York Stock Exchange, Crypto.com, NASDAQ, all of them do it the exact same way that we've been doing it. All right, so here's the example, and I'm gonna run this full circle. So stay with me, all right? Stay with me, because this is where it starts to get real juicy. So let's give an easy example. The NASDAQ, okay? Every time I want to buy Apple stock, all right, I go to my broker first, but my broker has to go to the NASDAQ to buy Apple stock or sell Apple stock, okay? And you can see here that anytime somebody comes in with cash and wants to buy Apple, or has Apple stock and wants to sell it into cash, there is a trading fee of, on average, between $10 and $150 plus that is taken by the NASDAQ. All right. Now, here's the thing. Because it's a centralized exchange, the NASDAQ keeps all of the fees generated. Nobody ever got on and called you from the NASDAQ and been like, yo, John, listen, bro, we've got a badass opportunity for you. I see you got $900 worth of Apple stock. You want to put that up as some collateral so you could make some extra fees? I'm going to pay you in Apple stock every single time. No centralized exchange ever said that. Binance didn't say that. Coinbase doesn't say that. Crypto.com does not say that. Nobody does. And so when I found this out, this is what I felt like. I felt like a clown. All right. But more so than feeling like a clown, I got smart. All right. I got smart, and here's what I started doing. With crypto, we could do this in a decentralized manner. So here's some examples of some returns that I have. So instead of Apple and cash, I was putting up collateral as sushi and Ethereum. And every single time somebody traded between sushi and Ethereum, or Aave and Ethereum, or SNX and Ethereum, or Ethereum and INJ, I ended up making fees, just like Apple and cash. Exact same concept, everybody. Are you with me? Are you with me here? All right. Now, take a look at the profits that I started making. All right. In a fully decentralized way. Anybody can do this. If I teach you this, you can go and do this forever and a day until, you die, for the most part. Okay. You don't need to sign up with an account. You don't need to give any information. You just need to have a wallet and you need to have some knowledge. That's it. But look at this. I got in this one for $13,000, this position. And inside of like 30, 45 days, I ended up making in profit $16,947. This position, I ended up coming in with $10,000. In 30 to 45 days, I profited $29,900. This position, I came in with $62,000. In profit, I made $36,300. This position right here, I came in with $4,000, and in profit, I made $6,809. This was just on the price increasing plus the amount of fees that I was earning. And that's what supercharged my portfolio through the last bull market. Now, what does the NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange, Coinbase, Robinhood, all of these have in common? All of these exchanges charge a fee for every trade you make, providing liquidity, for them providing the liquidity, okay? It also doesn't matter if the market's going up or down. They're playing both sides of the market and always making money, like I am and like my students are right now. Now, these exchanges and banks are making billions of dollars per year. Well, what if you could become your own bank? Well, that's exactly what I did. I was building my own assets instead of the banks. And becoming my own bank was actually incredibly easy. I didn't have to file paperwork, hire lawyers, or learn any new skills. In less than 90 days, my money was earning me literally $50,000 per month. Now, I want to put a disclaimer here because this was during the heat of the bull market when I figured this out, things were exploding. But we're getting to that right now in the market. We're getting into that right now. And I really, really think everybody needs to really be paying attention because this is going to be the biggest transformation of wealth. All right. And I want you to take advantage of the tax code just like the billionaires do. See, we're entering into a decentralized finance era where we buy, actively make interest, borrow, and lend for maximum profits safely. And take a look at this. All right. 55% more in SNX, in Ethereum, meaning if I put in one SNX in there, I'm going to end up getting 1.55 SNX over that year. Look at this one here, all right? Solana and Ethereum. I put up ETH and Solana. So let's say I put in one Solana. That means at the end of the year, I'm going to end up with 2.62 Solana total. Now, if Solana goes up by 100%, I just magnified my gains. Okay, same here as Lido. Look at this, earning just in fees 106% in extra Lido, in extra Ethereum. This is how you make money. All right, and look at this. This is a screenshot from one of our students. He literally doubled his money just in fees inside of 30 days. And it's totally possible. Now, here's the rub, all right? Here's where it gets juicy. So stick with me because this is all going to come full circle here in a few seconds, okay? It's all going to come full circle. So as an individual, you pay tax on these fees that you earn. Now, look at this. Let's talk about this. I love disclosures, all right? Please consult your tax professional regarding your personal experience. And let me say this. If you don't have a tax professional who is in the crypto market, they don't understand this. They're going to be like, you're getting into fraud. All right. If you need somebody who understands this, who's a crypto CPA, licensed CPA, reach out to me. All right. Reach out to me and I'll send you some information. If you get to go to my Instagram or go to my TikTok and DM me, and I will send you information on a couple of different options of good CPAs that understand this. Okay. But here's the thing. Okay. These fees that you earn, you get taxed at ordinary income every single time. So what if you get taxed at 30% or 45% if you live in the state of California, or 55% if you live in the state of California, you need to pay that to your taxman, all right, or woman. Now, with our managed vault, okay, remember how I talked about the managed vault that's doing on average 60% per year right now? Right now, okay, that's right now. I believe it's going to do much higher. That's what the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, you can see we've had down months, but now we're looking pretty darn sharp. All right, with our managed vault, okay, which is fully decentralized, and we manage all of your crypto positions. All right, your taxes are deferred until you sell your managed vault tokens, because you actually get a token called Taurus. You can see it right here, Taurus MD. You get a token, a cryptocurrency that is worth 1.88%, $1.88. All right. And if you hold on to that cryptocurrency, inside of the cryptocurrency, we're earning those fees. So it's growing tax deferred. You're not going to pay any taxes until you actually sell these tokens. Okay. And how are they backed? They're backed by smart contracts. We cannot lie to you guys. We cannot do any of that. And in the managed vault, we actively manage and earn yield on liquidity pools without you having to do any work. So let's take a look at this video here. So this is what it's backed by. These are all the cryptos that are in the portfolio. All right. And then let's wait until I scroll down a little bit more here. And then down here are the liquidity pools earning fees for us. Now watch, I'm going to click into some of these. All right. This one we just took fees on, so there wasn't too much in fees. But look at, here's some of the other ones. FXS. All right. We had 402 fees that we needed to claim. Matic, we had 128. And again, we had just recently taken out fees of all of these, but they're earning interest every single day. By the end of each month, usually we have $6,000-$7,000 in fees that we've earned. Okay. Let's take a look. Solana, in just a couple of days, we earned $466,000 or $466 in just off of just $53,000 in that position. So we've also got a really, really good looping strategy and staking strategy that's earning us even more money. I'm not gonna get into that. Okay, but this is another thing that you're gonna see here. It's fully transparent because this is on the blockchain, guys. We can't FTX you or Celsius you or Bernie Madoff you. This is all done by smart contracts. We didn't develop them. They were developed by the top company that does this sort of stuff, and their contracts have been triple, quadruple audited by the best auditors in the world. So you can be assured that you will always, always get the correct data that is flowing right off of the blockchain, all right? And that your crypto is going to be safe while being managed by us. Now, with the managed vault, you have full control when you want to take your money out, as it's fully decentralized, and we only control the investments. So if any point in time you're like, yeah, no thanks, I want to get out of this, you can pull your money out. No question. I can't even stop you from doing it. Okay. Now, we only manage the investments, nothing else. You still have custody because you have this share price that is tied to the value of the portfolio. All right. And this is, and it's fully transparent. Again, guys, you can see here that every single transaction is actually printed right here under the activities tab. You can go in here and see in real time, anytime we're making moves, and you can go all the way to the beginning. There's no other managed option for people to be doing this on a daily basis. There was not one that is as transparent as this, all right? So this is why politicians in Wall Street are shitting their pants, all right? Now, remember, I showed you how you could borrow against your Bitcoin and ETH. Well, by this late summer to early fall, you'll be able to borrow against your managed vault tokens. Okay, we're actually building our own borrowing and lending protocol that is in the process, and we're going to be launching it again in August. So you'll be able to take these tokens and borrow against them. Now, remember how I told you that Donald Trump has his bag of tricks when it comes to property and depreciating property? Well, let's say, for instance, a quick question, and I want you guys to drop this in the chat. What if you were able to borrow against your managed vault tokens and they were very, very high in profit? Do you pay taxes on borrowed money against your property? I want to see in the chat. Do you pay taxes? Do you pay taxes for borrowed money? Let me spare you the suspense. The answer to that is no. Now, please consult your tax professionals, because there are certain instances where you can get into a situation where you do pay taxes. All right. Like if you get liquidated on a loan and there was interest in the loan, you got to pay tax on the loan, and you got to pay tax on the part that you got liquidated on. We're not going to talk about that today because we do teach you how to not get liquidated. Okay. And by the way, guys, I see Ruben put here for our Galaxy subscription. If you like what I'm talking about, we actually have a course that takes you through all of this. It's a killer course. We have a killer app in the Google Store, in the Apple Store, and on desktop that will help you achieve all of these things. There's this code here that you can use. And if you've signed up for it, can you put it in the chat? I think there's a few people already in here that have signed up for it, but put it in the chat. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed. One last thing, do me a favor, because it helps the algorithm. If you like the content that I'm talking about right now and you're on YouTube, hit the like button. All right, hit the like button, because I really, really, really want that algorithm to pick our stuff up, because it helps us grow. Because again, you guys can see, I'm not just some, guy that's telling you to buy sheep. We have a full process here. Like, I am highly educated in all of this stuff. I went to the School of Hard Knocks, but that's the only way you really learn in crypto. All right, let's keep going here. Now, I'm going to get to the juicy stuff here, so bear with me. All right. So this will allow you to grow your DeFi investment tax deferred and be able to borrow against your tokens, not paying taxes, giving you an infinite crypto banking loop. Now, remember, we're not doing anything different than the NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange, S&P 500, Coinbase, Binance, etc., and what the richest people do in the world to make money and save on taxes. Now, here's just a few other examples. Look at this. ETH SNX, 321% in fees that we're earning. So like when the volume really gets going, guys and gals, and I just took this screenshot a couple weeks ago, so this is not like far off, but when the volume starts going, it's not unusual to see these APRs in the thousands of percents. Okay, in the thousands of percents. So again, that's why I tell you that 60% is going to get skewed, and why the results vary as to when you get in. If you get in now, when the bull market's heating up, this is when you make the real returns. Okay, you can wait until the next one, but in my opinion, this is the real market that's going to lift this thing to the stratosphere. All right. Now, when you get into DeFi, you become the bank, and your gains explode when the market goes up, and when you save all that money in taxes. Now, let me give you an example, and here's where it gets juicy. All right. Again, this is SNX, all right? Last bull market, I actually bought SNX in June of 2020. And guys, gals, I'm telling you, I literally sold the top on this one. I sold right at the top, but I was doing something that I'm going to show you here that really made me lots of money. All right. So I put in like maybe $2,500 into this thing. All right. And it ended up turning into like probably close to $100,000 using the strategy. But look, this thing went up by 2,630%. You can see I blew it up here. All right, I blew it up. So let's take a look at this here. Okay, FXS USD. All right, this is one. This one went up, and I got in early. I got into the private sale on this one. 16,551%. Guys, gals, most people don't ever see 26x in their 401k. So much 165x in their 401k. All right. I was doing like life-changing gains inside of less than 2 years. All right. Now let's talk about the growth. Let's put this to a perspective for you. All right. So SNX grew by 2,600%. So that means your $1,000 investment turns into 26,300. Not bad. Not bad, right? That's pretty darn good. If you just bought it and held it. FXS did even crazier gains. All right. $1,000 turns into $165,000. Now, how much more would you have made as the bank in these two examples? All right. So let's take all these numbers, but now times that by 321% for SNX and 149% for FXX. Well, here, instead of $26,300, you end up with $110,723. Check that out. All right. It's no lie. It's math. Instead of $165,000, you end up with $412,000 with this one. All right. This is next level stuff. Now, you should have a clear-cut roadmap, and stick with me because I have some more juicy stuff coming here. All right. To start your early retirement and build generational wealth. I showed you guys all this. Let's go over some of our biggest wins from last year. All right. Look at this. February, FET, 139%, AGX, 215%, ORI, 125%. Okay. Students got an Arbitrum airdrop, which was free. And we teach you guys this stuff free, that they got $2,000 to $10,000 free airdrop to their wallets. Okay. We showed you how to do that. Look at this. April, we had one. Coach Igor is one of our coaches in here. Injective, up 580%. Okay. And here's testimonials. Okay. Take a screenshot if you want to. If you want to watch, or if you're on YouTube, you can pause it. But look at all these other ones that we called. Maker, 204%. Rio, 355%. Giphy, 300%. We were making this money last year and the market wasn't even heating up. This is my $5K to $1 million portfolio. Okay. Look at these gains that I had in trading crypto. And I show you guys step by step exactly how to do this. 235% inside of 5 months, 318% inside of 5 months, 912% inside of this one is actually inside of 3 months, 308% inside of 3 months, 72% inside of a couple of weeks. All right. I was showing you guys how to do this. And then we had this one, Expert, 900% that I called back in November, paid 1,000. Actually, this is 2,000%. I need to change this. All right. Paid was 2,000% gain from where we're at right now. So there is a lot of money that you can make. So now you know what it takes to retire in 7 years or less using DeFi and our proven blueprint to potentially earn $275,000 per year. All right. So there you have it, guys and gals. This is how I started making my massive passive income. All right. And because once all of this is set up, it's super easy. It's like 1 to 2 hours a week a day, or 1 or 2 hours a day to manage your accounts. Super simple. But before you go and get off and starting on your own, please remember that there is one major hurdle to your success. Cryptocurrency is super volatile. It goes up and down, and it's really, really a lot for one person to keep up with on the daily. Now, if you let me guide you on your journey to financial location and stress freedom, I'll get you faster than if you took the road by yourself. Now, here's some of the problems you'll face, okay? And bear with me because I'm going to get to some good stuff here. You will try to learn how to do this alone. Although it is simple to learn if you have the right mentor, it isn't easy. And trial and error could cost you years and thousands of wasted dollars like it costed me, all right? And even if you're able to become your own bank, likely you won't be able to know which areas are the safest and give you the highest interest rates. And you'll spend dozens of hours doing research online, looking at forms, and talking to strangers only to possibly put your money in the wrong place and risk losing it. Now, even if you do get it right, the market is always changing, and what is a good idea today may not be a good idea in a few months. And without a community, coaching, feedback, all that stuff, it's really, really tough. Now, your two options are do it yourself or follow a proven roadmap. And if you're smart and you want to go with option two, let's talk about how we can get you set up right now. Ruben, throw up the link. Throw up the link because we do have a discount for everybody. All right, we have a discount for everybody. And this is our Galaxy self-guided course. Now, it's self-guided course from the essential side, but you're going to get a self-guided course that's super interactive. It's so cool, guys. And it's in our app, all right? And it's designed for those who know nothing or have a basic understanding of crypto and DeFi. And it dives deeper into how to actively participate and potentially profit in the DeFi space. But you get access to weekly classes. We have ARC Orientation, Tech Tuesday, where we talk about like the newest alpha strategies. Coach Igor does that. Thrive Thursday, where we talk about mindset. And Saturday School, where multiple different of our coaches come. They show you what they got going on in their portfolios and exactly what they're doing. So you're not stuck like, what do I do? How does this work? All right. And then again, you're going to get access to our ARC app and community chat in our educational platform. Now, how much would all of this be worth to you? Well, access to learning with the ARC was between $5,000 and $150, but for our courses, okay, we've listened to many of you and we brought down that price. All right, we brought down that price. And guys, gals, while you could be anywhere else, you're still here with me, which means you're serious about what's going on. Now, Ruben's dropped that coupon inside of the chat and inside of the banner down below, okay? We have a unique offer. And this is now, guys and gals, we're only doing this up until the first 1,000 people, and we're almost there. We're almost there. But here's our coupon, all right? We're going to give you 50% off from $194 down to $97 a month. Now, this is not for, I want to make this abundantly clear. This is not for people who are completely broke. This ain't for you. All right, people who think everything is a scam and the world's out to get them, go somewhere else. Go to, some of these other guys that maybe sell a little bit better than me. I'm honestly, I do these things because I want to bring awareness, but my real job is not focused on selling. It's around investing. This is what I'm showing everybody how to do it. All right, how to do this. So let's see here. People who are also stuck in paralysis by analysis mode and just want to get more information rather than take action. I'm not for that. Now, this is perfect for people who want to get out of a time-dependent 9-to-5 position and start making money online. People who want to eventually start their own businesses, but understand it would be easier and more valuable to get a solid passive income stream set up before you risk starting your own business, or people who have heard about cryptocurrencies but have been afraid to jump in for fear of losing their money. People who have already invested in cryptocurrencies but want an even safer, more lucrative way to have their investment grow. Again, guys, here's the coupon code. This is the code that you would use today. Super simple. This price is going up. This price is going up, and we are in high demand. I'm telling you, everybody, I had to leave town because my brain was in a pretzel because we've been so busy. We've been so busy with so many new students and making so much money. Like, I have been glued to my phone. It's an unfortunate thing of the bear or the bull market is you are glued to your phone. All right. You are glued to your phone. You're glued to your computer. This is the way things work. This is the way things work. Better. Amigo. Okay. Sorry, guys. I have some friends here. So, anyways, if this sounds like something you'd be interested, again, get signed up. Use this code because it's going to give you the 50% off. All right. Let's get you in. All right. And then if you sign up today, all right, I'm also going to be allowing you access into the class, which is this Saturday, where I'm going to be sharing my top investment of this year. And I'm going to be sharing you exactly what the strategy needs to be. All right. I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to do. So this Saturday, be there, guys and gals. I'm gonna go through this. There's gonna be some other coaches on there as well, but I'm gonna go through this for you and show you exactly how you can take advantage of all this stuff and how you can start making money literally ASAP. ASAP. All right. Whew. Action takers or money makers, guys. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Super excited. Super duper excited.